The study of space is an interesting field in which there is a lot of strange and amazing information, and some of this information may be incomprehensible to human brains, yet many people tend to search and investigate about this type of information. The absence of sound in space. This fact is one of the strangest facts about space, and some may not believe it, and the reason for the silence and the lack of sounds there can be explained by the absence of an atmosphere, and therefore there is no medium that allows the transmission of sound. As for the communication of astronauts, it is through radio waves, due to the possibility of sending and receiving this type of waves. Venus is the hottest among the planets of the solar system. The temperature on Venus is about 471 degrees Celsius, according to NASA, and this information may be strange to some because Mercury is the closest planet to the Sun, so it is expected to be the hottest, but Venus suffers from the presence of gases that cause global warming, which makes it more difficult to lose heat even during the night hours. Body weight is lighter on Mars. The weight of the body is less on Mars when compared to its weight on Earth. For example, if a person weighs 100 kilograms, then his weight on Mars is only 34 kilograms, and this can be explained physically easily. The gravity of Mars is less than the gravity of Earth by 62%. In addition, this can be considered as an advantage that allows heavy equipment to be loaded with robots on Mars easily. The percentage of the visible universe does not exceed 5%. The visible universe includes many galaxies and celestial bodies. Despite the fact that the galaxies are huge, which scientists were able to discover, they represent only a small part of this universe. The rest of it consists of dark matter that does not emit light, in addition to energy. The dark circle is a mysterious force that makes up 68% of the universe. The outer planets are the planets of the solar system that are most well known to people, but the number of planets that actually exist exceeds 500, and the masses of these planets vary, as some consist of giant gas masses, while a large part of them consists of small ones closer to the masses of stars or rocks. Footprints remain on the Moon for millions of years. The footprints of astronauts and the tracks of vehicles remain on the Moon's surface imprinted for an estimated period of 100 million years. Stable without being affected by anything. 1. The mass of the Sun is very huge. The percentage of the Sun's mass in the solar system is about 99.86%, which is equivalent to about 330,000 times the mass of the planet Earth, and 3/4 of the Sun consists of hydrogen, while the remaining mass is mostly helium. A black hole swallows the human body. The human body is swallowed by a black hole. Outer space is filled with millions of black holes, and it is the biggest mystery that baffles humanity in cosmic space. Black holes have a huge gravitational pull that can pull a human body to become spaghetti-like. The terrifying thing is that if the astronaut who was pulled by the hole had a friend, he would see his pulled friend in a state of immobility and would not disappear from his front, but would turn red. Something unknown is swallowing galaxies. In 2009, scientists talked about the existence of an object that swallows parts of the Milky Way galaxy, which is the galaxy to which the planet Earth belongs, and this body swallows objects at a speed that no one can imagine, and it was called the dark flow, and it is currently known that this body is larger than anything in universe. Lots of aliens. Scientists confirmed that there are billions of planets similar to Earth, and this indicates that these planets are suitable for living in them. And there are scientists who have put statistics on the number of aliens in the universe, and their number was large. But where are they? Why haven't they appeared yet? Is there anything in space that scares them? These are questions that experts have not yet been able to answer, which makes cosmic space incredibly mysterious to humans. Titan, the only body in the solar system that has lakes and rivers. Titan is the largest moon of Saturn, and the second largest moon in the solar system, and is slightly superior in size to the planet Mercury, but what is distinctive about it is that it is the only moon in the solar system that includes a minimal atmosphere, and it is the only object after Earth that has stable liquids on its surface. Two planets, like Earth, have lakes and rivers, but they are of a different type than the one we know. The degree of extreme cold on the surface of Titan, which averages 180 degrees below zero, means that the water will only be in its solid ice state, such as granite. But instead of running water, the rivers of Titan it runs with a mixture of liquid methane and ethane, which are only in the gaseous state under normal conditions on Earth. If this was not strange enough, Titan also has a climate, which is very similar to Earth's climate, as it may snow and rain with methane and ethane, and there are storms that include permanent hurricanes in its south pole. Rosette Nebula is 5,219 light-years away from Earth and 65 light-years in radius. It is formed like a rose or a flower, which is why it gets its name Rosette. This rose's petals are a star nursery, where new stars are born. The most interesting fact is that this nebula has been called the skull because it gives the shape of a human skull in some orientations. As a reason, there are a lot of people attempting to see and capture the skull shape.